so excited about this show. Kids are going to love this show. What do you think this show is going to bring the impact for the kids and the families?
It's so much fun to host it, watch it, be a part of it. I think to be able to have that much creativity in creating all of these worlds with Play-Doh is just, it's great for the inner child as an adult. And it's just amazing to be able to connect with your kid. Art is so important. And it's not only fun, but it's I think it's a really nice bonding moment.
And it's challenging. I saw the release. It's challenging, right?
Oh, yeah. We test their artistry, speed, skill, everything, creativity. One of the big things that the judges looks at for their big creation is storytelling as well. So we really want to see these children's imaginations flourish.
What was surprising about doing the show for you?
Anything and everything they built out of Play-Doh. It looks so real. I never did that as a kid. I used to just squish it and smell it, and that's it. I never built a Ferris wheel or a whale, you know? So I think people's minds are going to be blown a little bit when they see what these kids can do with Play-Doh.
So if you could describe the show in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Fun, squishy, silly.
You are the Play-Doh expert. How creative can one be with Play-Doh? Because I heard you talking about, it stepped up in what one can do. Now tell me about what you do now.
Yes, so I think the creative part of Play-Doh comes in the fact that it is such a simple material. And it's a fun thing to try to take an ordinary, simple material and do something extraordinary with it. So the challenge in it is the creative aspect to it, So it's all about creative problem solving to get it to do fun, unexpected things.
How did you learn about doing Play-Doh to getting to the point of being an expert? That's what we want to know.
Yeah. How did I become an expert? That's a great question. Just many years of playing with it. So I come from a toy sculpting background. So I've been sculpting toys for years, and I work very closely with Hasbro, and Play-Doh is under the Hasbro umbrella. And so it was a natural evolution for me to start playing with Play-Doh, helping them out. And I really, as I started working with this material, discovered the depths of the material. There's so much to it and so many places you can go with it. So I just kind of fell in love with it and I don't know, became an expert over time. It's
Has there been anything you've tried to design with Play-Doh that challenged you and you scratched your head and went, oh man, how do I do with that?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the big challenge with Play-Doh is always gravity. How do you overcome gravity? How do you build something tall and skinny? And so that's where you have to really be clever.
What would the advice you would give to people who really want to really get to a higher level, not just for the kids, at a higher level? What would they need to do?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I would say the beauty in Play-Doh is it's never screwed up. You can always redo it. You can always smush it and start over. There's always something to be done with Play-Doh. So there's never an end point, right? Even when you finish, what do you do with it? You put it back in the can, right? So you save it for later. So there's never an end. So this is the great part, right? When you're learning, Play-Doh is just one lifelong learning experience, right? So there's never a point at which you achieve, okay, now I've finished Play-Doh, right? So it just keeps going. So I would say just take heart in the fact that if it's not coming out the way you want it right now, that's fine. Just keep going with it. Yeah.
Keep doing it until you get it right.
Yeah.
As right as you think you want to get it.
Yeah.
So how do we find you on social media so people can follow you?
Yeah, so you can look at my name, Jason_Loik, Loik, or Build with Jason.
I want to build with you, Jason. So good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.